I was diagnosed with stage 2 triple positive breast cancer in November of 2020. When I got the results, it was the hardest thing I've ever heard. I remember completely falling apart. After that, it was just a process of grief and also having to tell my friends and family members that I had been diagnosed with cancer.
It started with just a lot of confusion. I don't think immediately I even thought to tell anybody because I was just trying to make sense of it myself. I slowly kind of started to tell family and friends about my diagnosis after that through like the following days and weeks, and the reaction was pretty varied.
Loved ones, they have reactions. They can all react differently. Some are really scared, some are crying, others are overly positive and encouraging. What is below and underneath all of it is that they love me and care about me. If there were people I wanted them to hear those words from me rather than someone else, I could choose to see them in person, I could choose to do a video chat or just a phone call or an email. If you're worried about their reaction, it can give them time and space to process the way they need to. So there are a lot of options to share, and it's all about what makes you feel more at peace and comfortable. When I made that public announcement about my diagnosis, what I found to be the most helpful was to wait until there was somewhat of a clear treatment plan in place, because people are going to ask 1,000 questions about what you're going to do.
When you're telling your friends and family members that you've been diagnosed with cancer, it's okay to communicate to them that they don't have to fix it for you, or they don't have to solve all the problems and give you advice, but just to let you soak it all in, give you some time and space, and then when you're ready, go ahead and welcome those, suggestions, advice, and opinions when the time feels right for you.
One of the hardest things about being diagnosed with cancer is hurting the people who you love the most. But don't be afraid to hurt them. Don't feel that you need to keep it from them. Don't feel that they won't understand. It's okay for you to grieve this moment. It's okay for you to grieve this diagnosis. It's okay for you to grieve the losses in your life that you may have because of this diagnosis. But it's going to make all of the difference if you can grieve together. It makes a huge difference to be able to share in that grief and understand each other's grief and be able to move forward.